Oh, we are ready, my friend. Home.
Damn! Put your glasses back on.
Moving better every week. They are. You guys are guests in this house today. Welcome to the Park District of Forest Park. We are live for another edition of our Monday, Wednesday Men's Major League Softball. This one between Iron and High Y. High Y, the home team. Iron, the visitors. Iron will be batting first. Their lineup is going to be Tyler Atkins, Billy Quirk, Chapo Bolinas, Matty Toomey, Spencer Stanek, Joe Welgos, Marco Macias, Nate Kremkow, Mark Kulaga, Kyle Piotrowski, and CJ Natupski. So happy to have you all with us live from the Park District of Forest Park. For our Monday edition, we've got Mondays and Tuesdays, our men's majors, and then our Tuesday A-League. No action on field two, so all the action is going to be right here. So High Y. Gonna have RJ on the mound. Looks like Cha-Cha behind the plate. Checking in with everyone in chat as you drop in. We're trying something new today, so different interface for the stream, trying to make things a little bit easier, a little bit quicker for myself to keep my attention more on the game and less on all of the S word in front of me. So while we're here, want to shout out Clarence, who was here bright and early before the game, hanging out over in chat on Facebook. We've got our friend Peoria Matt over on Twitch, Mr. Curtis King, watching on Facebook or YouTube. He prefers YouTube, and we just prefer you hang out with us and watch. Sean watching over on Facebook. Nathaniel checking in. Glad to have you with us. Curtis, trying to play some Madden online. Let's go high. Why? Hey, man. We should play Madden sometime, brother. Get it for real, for real. So we're going to start here with Tyler Atkins. I say that, and of course I know I'm going to get the smoke. First pitch is a strike. Atkins lifts that into right, chasing it back over the right fielder's head. Tyler around second, heading towards third. They're at it in right. Atkins around third, and he is up easy with the leadoff home run. So big hit there to start things off for Tyler Atkins and iron off to a quick 1-0 lead. Belly checking in over on YouTube. Belly, I got to know what those shoes were. I saw over on Snapchat from the TOC. I saw the Chucky shirt and some sort of shoes. I don't know if they were Buzz Lightyears or what, but they were looking fresh. OG Buzz. Billy hits that one into left center, cut off before the gap. Big turnaround first, quick throw into second. So Billy standing on first with a single. First two hitters reached. And here's Chapo. So Chapo steps in, takes a strike. Toomey on deck. Our guy Ace. Shoes are fresh. Ankles not so much. Chapo lifts that one just over Trey at short. Billy moves up. So back-to-back singles, still nobody out. Tyler Atkins leading things off with a home run, 1-0 iron. That one inside. Neat little wrinkle. I think we're live on TikTok. I checked a box. I don't know what's happening, but you know. Toomey hammers that one into left center. Bobbled slightly, gives just enough time for Chapo to take the base into third. Toomey safe at second. So Quirk in to score. Chapo holds at third. Toomey into second. The throw potentially beat him there, but on the inside of the bag. Toomey to the outside of the bag. So all one here to Spencer. Jay Marco checking in from Vegas. Welcome. Probably much nicer there than it is here. As you can tell by the hoodies, long sleeves, sweatpants, and bundles. And that one just missed to Stanek, so base is loaded here. Still nobody out for Joe. Patricia Atkins says, way to go, Tyler. Yeah, he absolutely crushed that ball. I was working on video overlays just before we went live, and I have one that's like an explosion, and I really wish I would have had that after the first ball, but Confused Travolta will do on a close play. So 1-1 here. Joe lifts that one into shallow center field. Catch is made, throw goes to second. Man with it, so he holds. Champo in to score. Toomey over to third. Spencer holds at first. High Y gets the first out. Marco stepping in, so 3-0 currently. Audioid Kid. Field looks nice. Yeah, our maintenance team did a great job today. Our summer help's starting to come back from college, so we've got a few extra hands, and I was watching them do some work today. Very zen, very nice, but the grass is starting to get a little color as well from our off-season field project. We had a weird winter, weird spring as well, so not a lot of growth period for everything, but we got there. That one from Marco lifted foul to the right side, so we've got a little bit more time to talk about our awesome maintenance team. Sunny and 85 in Vegas. Oh, thanks, Jay. Take about 30, 35 degrees away from that, and that's what we're dealing with here. Forest Park. So 2-2, 1 out here. Full count here to Marco. Takes his walk, so base is loaded once again. Here for Nate Kremkow. So Reynard just struggling to find the zone right now. As I say that, he finds the zone. People love making me wrong. That one over to short trade, down to a knee, throws to second for one man to first. KJ with the pick, but he's safe. Toomey in to score. Spencer over to third. Runner cut down at second. Nate standing over at first. So first and third. Another run in, 2 down. Very close play at first. A little frustration there. 2-0. There's a strike. That one up the middle, off of man's knee. Spencer's going to come in to score. That one kind of tailing away a difficult play as it was. So first and second, Iron now with a 5-0 lead. Joe running over at first. Good hit there for Mark. Plug of the EH tonight. Kyle Piotrowski, the catcher. Memo Morales, the YouTube watcher, says, "Let's go Iron." Kyle rips that to third off of Travis's foot. That one kicks against the foul fence. Trey with it. No throw home. Throws back to second to try to get Joe. Let's see if Travis is okay. That one hit him square in the foot. There was no dirt whatsoever. So first and second, another run in. A huge first here, and the pitcher, CJ, steps in. You definitely understand the frustration from missing those 2 close calls on the field, but you don't want that to take you out in the first as that one hit to center. First step in, bobbled and dropped. You could hear Nano yelling and left. Yelling back. Took first step in, step back, tried to catch that with the fingertips, unable to do so. So another run in. CJ over at first. Back to the top with Tyler. Tyler hits that one in to right. On a line, another run in. We officially went into the second column of our score sheet already. It's the top of the first. Billy hits that one just over Travis. Joe up, easy to score as well. Hit that one. Travis tried to time it up, but not much he could do with it. So first and second, 2 down. Here's Chapo. Hits that one at Travis, knocks it down, corrals it, throws to KJ. KJ with the catch, and he gets out number 3. So a 9-run inning there for Iron in the top of the first. High Y coming back up, looking to answer. So 9-0 here in the bottom of the first. High Y coming up. It's going to be Charles Golden, Man, KJ, Trey, Travis, Reynaud Jazz. I think that says, not sure what that says. Fultzy? Nano, Mac, Phil, Mason, and Eric. So High Y. Still, obviously, plenty of ball game. Haven't even come up to the plate yet. You saw some of that frustration kind of carrying over in some of the reactions in the end there, but you've got all your opportunities up at the plate to chip away, hold them defensively. Just some good hitting by Iron that first inning. So here they are looking to answer right now. CJ on the mound. That one chopped into left, and a good start there for High Y. You know, sometimes you get that frustration. You got to remember you obviously can't get this deficit down with one swing. So you got to start chipping away and just play your game. Don't let that take you out of it. So High Y hoping to do that. That one chopped up the middle. Marco with it, tags Cha-Cha over at first, gets him for the double play. So just like that, the bases are empty. 2 outs. Saying, I believe they're saying Golden was out of the baseline at second. There you go, Reynard a little frustrated. There's carrying over from the mound. KJ here with 2 down. Eric Hoff trying to hold him back. Get to the game. KJ swinging hard at that one. Hits it over towards the pool. Pool opens next week. Come on out. Well, it opens this weekend, but with the way the weather is, probably not. Chapo going to get it. Starting to get a little testy from the left side here. Said you understand the frustration, but early in the game as KJ hits that one over to Billy. Gets him out, so 3 up, 3 down. The unconventional way, Iron with a 9-run lead as we head to the top of the second. So top two here, Iron is going to send to me Spencer and Joe, then Marco, Nate, and Mark if they get there. Dave Bradford, little Dave checking in on Facebook. We have to get a stream in. My man, if you can keep the Fs and the MFs to a minimum, I think we could get a stream in. I think that would be a lot of fun. Is Oscar still getting an earful from High Y? Here's a strike. Just missed. Hammered high into left. Back over makes the catch for out number 1. Just for you, I will. Well, I appreciate that. That's love right there. Yeah, man. Next time we're both out here, let's chat about it. Make it happen. Joel Anthony, what's wrong with the Fs and the MFs? You've heard me talk. You know there's nothing wrong with it. But on a Park District stream, we try to keep it family friendly. Once we get Dude After Dark, the late night streams. Phil checking in. Phil, congrats on the big win. Congrats to Signature at the TOC, the big champions this weekend. Jerry Brown, Adam, can you please speak with Mother Nature? Need some warm weather. Listen, I talked to Mother Nature. She was no help. I'm going to Brother Nature later. So Spencer takes the walk, finds himself over at first here with 1 out. Flat pitch there. It's a big first out for Toomey. Obviously, you don't love the walk to Spencer. You love coming back with 2 strikes, though. And as I've mentioned a few times, you're not out of this ball game by any means. And we've seen High Y score in bunches. Just got to keep their wits about them and really level themselves out. The heart rate a little elevated. Joe hammers that one into right. Good throw into second. So first and third.
Yes, she went to tripping. Oh, DD. Oh, what it is? Oh, DD. What it is?
That one up the middle. Man with it. Touches second. Throws to first. KJ with the pick. Safe. So Spencer in to score. That one much more clear of a play over at first. Much easier call, I should say. So 10-0 now. Runner on first. 2 down. Hey, Kremkow takes a ball off the heart of the plate. If my own eyes don't deceive me, Coach Jerry Capola checking in on Facebook. What is the greatest men's league baseball team ever assembled? That is the Fish, my friends, the Lake Park Marlins. I may be biased, but that's just how it goes. That one off Reynard's hands. Man over makes the catch. Little tip drill for out number 3. So High Y able to hold him to just 1 run. Good recovery there. We head to the bottom of the second inning. High Y coming up. Once again, we're going to have to get a little crazy here. High Y down 10. Still smiling though. Big inning there. One run you don't love after a 9-run inning, but to bounce back after what amounted to a very long top of the first still leaves you in a position. Scope Sniper over on Twitch. Love the streams. Keep them coming. That is the goal. We'll be with you every Monday and Tuesday, basically through August. No Glove Nationals Tournament, 57th annual, July 24th through the 27th. So that's really what a lot of this is leading up to, all these tournaments. Trey hits that one over to third. Chapo takes it off the chest, drops down, fires it over. Trey is safe at first. Taking his hat off, wasn't sure if he thought he was preemptively being called out or what, but Trey reaches safely. Travis stepping in. Got the Marvin the Martians on. Airborne checking in on Twitch. Restream bot fancy. Yeah, I told Matt earlier I toggled something on, and so we got some new stuff today, so. Jerry, glad to have you here with us. Heard the fish are doing good. Jerry, of course, my baseball coach. So 2-1 here from CJ to Travis. Runner on first, nobody out. That one over to second. Billy drops down, moves Trey over to second base. I'm assuming by the interactions between Twitch and Facebook, the Restream bot is working, so that's cool. Now all my friends can hang out together. So runner on second, one out. Reynard stepping in. Gotta believe he'd love to get the first run on the board here for High Y. Hits that one high into left. Atkins over, under. Easy catch for out number 2. Jazz here with 2 outs. Hits that one into left, right. Atkins makes the catch up against the chest. So leadoff single followed by 3 immediate outs. Nothing doing for High Y still. Chasing 10. Iron coming up in the top of the third. So 10-0. Iron put up 9 in the top of the first. Looking to add here. Got 1 in the second as well. So they're going to have Mark Kulaga, Kyle Piotrowski, and CJ stepping in. Sam Rogers asking if Iron's coming to the clincher in a couple weeks. I should pass a note down there and see. Are you coming to tournament? But the checkbox for yes, a checkbox for no, and a checkbox for maybe. That one hit into center. Hard, but right at him for out number 1. Also welcome Sam, all the way from Iowa. Also want to congratulate Hall of Fame for winning the Iowa SSA Early Bird Tournament this past weekend. As I mentioned, Signature also winning the Westchester TOC, and then now serving, winning the Merrimack Park Pirate Night Tournament. So that's pretty cool. That one into right. Jazz slides, can't make the catch. Falls down. Kyle dumps a single into right field. So I'm definitely loving that. The Merrimack Park Pirate Night Tournament, and now serving, whose championship picture definitely had quite a few Pirates. So the story checks out. CJ hits that one to second. Just over Jake's head. That's what that says. So the name I couldn't get earlier that I thought was Flitzy is Jake. Jake Elzy playing second base. Haven't seen my high Y. I was telling Eric Huff before the game, I haven't seen my high Y guys in a while. Hope I still remember everyone. I got moved to the second monitor for Jimmy Uso. Yeet. Ty hits that one up the middle. Trey with it. Flips to second for one. Over to first. Bingo. Bango. Bongo. That's a double play. So that's going to do it for the third inning. Iron, or for the top of the third inning, sorry. Iron still leading 10-0. High Y looking to get on the board. So here in the bottom of the third for High Y. Jake, Nano, and Mac. That one catches the plate. Having a good time over in chat, over on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. That one up the middle. DeMarco takes a step back off his back foot, throws over to first. Joe down to a knee, makes the catch. Make sure you hop in, say hey if you want us to give a shout out to anyone. If you got any questions, anything like that. If you want to tell me how bad of a job I'm doing, that seems to be a common thread. That's okay, I can take it. So there's a strike from CJ to Nano. I can handle it. So CJ set, turns, pitches. That one hit to the left side. So out number 2. Brandon steps in, center fielder for High Y. That one right at Marco, extends the arms and makes the catch. So 1, 2, 3 innings. CJ dealing for Iron. High Y set down in order. We head to the top of the 4th. Iron up 10-0. So top 4, Iron sending up 2, 3, and 4. It's going to be Quirk, Chapo, and Toomey. Iron up 10-0 over High Y right now. 9-run first inning, top of the 1st. Quirk hits that one up the middle. Trey knocks it down. Still jumps out of the infield as Quirk hit that one hard, and there's a leadoff single. Mr. King, bring one up here to the booth. We'll have ourselves a good old time. There's a strike. Good, real good pitch. Chapo lifts that one over. Trey ranging over the shoulders, makes a nice catch. Gets it into second quickly. Good play there from Johnson. Travell checking in over on Facebook. Thank you for your help on that one. There's a strike. Of course, our second game here in tonight's doubleheader is going to be Whale and Fat Kids, so two teams new to our men's major league. That one came around the zone, says Oscar. So Whale and Fat Kids at 8. Toomey takes a strike. Full count. Over to third. Travis with it. Throws to second for one. Quick throw to first. And he gets him at first. Oscar changed his mind. Started with the safe. Ended up with the out call. So 3 up, 3 down the unconventional way there. A much needed quick inning for High Y. We head to the bottom of the fourth. High Y coming up chasing 10. I like to think that he was just stretching his arms before he was making the out call because he really made the emphatic out call. So had to make sure he didn't tear the cuff. So a much needed short inning, only 3 sent to the plate for High Y. They're down 10 right now, bottom 4. Opportunities are dwindling, especially with the 10-run deficit. So haven't had much in the way of scoring opportunities. 3 up, 3 down in the first and third. Leadoff single in the second, and then the next 3 down in order. So fairly quiet offensively for High Y. Something's going to have to change. There's a strike. That one hit right at Marco once again. Go gadget hands. Last 2 innings, there have been 2 balls absolutely smoked at Marco. And at the last second, he's just thrown his hands up and squeezed it. Not easy to catch a 16-inch softball as it is, but when it's hit like that, the quickness in which he throws it out. Yeah, I'm not sure how the emotes look. I'll have to look back later to see how the Twitch emotes come across on Facebook. That one right at Marco again. Tailed all the way to the right, and it looks like he hit a "You Can't See Me" after that. I do have a John Cena graphic, but I did not load it in. Nicholas, no. Trey hit a leadoff single in the second inning, so a one-hitter right now. KJ over to the right side. Billy can't get to it. That ball into center. Gets away just past all the infielders. KJ over to second. Big turnaround second because there's nobody at third. He stays. So KJ finds himself at second. Down 10. You got to love. Absolutely got to love the hustle, the want to still. You get like Chet the Rocket Stedman always said. You got to deal from the have to. Nice to see that there's some have to there. Yes, Nathan Marco's the tall guy. That one fouled to the left side just past Tyler. So on the middle of your screen, the gray hoodie, shorts, and hat, that's Marco Macias, short center fielder. Uh-oh, I don't know what opportunity I missed, Airborne. So Trey here with a runner on second. Hammers that one foul to the right side, all the way up against the fence. That one almost became part of the train. There's a ball. Why not too happy with. Trey hits that one into right center. Spencer ranging over, calls off to me and makes the catch for out number 3. So that's going to do it for High Y in the bottom of the 4th. We head to the top of the 5th. Irons still up 10.
Are you sure about that?
So here for Iron, it's going to be Spencer, Joe, and Marco. Got that loaded in during Trey's at bat. Air strike 1. Clarence catcher for High Y. That's Cha-Cha back there. Spencer hits that one into right. Jazz slips as he's running to it. That one well over his head. Spencer around second. Jazz slows down, as does Spencer. Easy trot into home. And Spencer Stanek leads off the 5th with a home run. Like Jazz started to turn for it, and as that one started to carry, he really turned and burned and looked like he just lost his footing and went down, as you can kind of see him kicking the ground now, trying to get that, reestablish that footing. So slipped as that one fell easy for Spencer. And we've seen 2 now in right field for Jazz where he's had some trouble getting his footing, turning around, and trying to sprint for the ball. Joe hits that one over to Trey. Trey on the run, fires to KJ. KJ can't make the pick. The usually sure hands of KJ over at first, unable to secure it. So runner standing on first here for Marco. Marco hits that one into left. Nano a couple steps over, makes the catch. Arms extended, throws back in. So there's out number 1. That one split in between Trey and Travis. He hit that one hard. So Nate Kremka with a single. First and second now. There's a strike. That one over to Trey, down to a knee. Man for 1. No throw to first. So out number 2. Nate cut down Mark over at first. He gets a courtesy runner. It's going to be Marco. Kyle here with 2 outs, runners on first and third. Hits that one high into left. Nano busts back, then stops, makes the catch for out number 3. But another run in for Iron on a leadoff home run from Spencer Stanek. We head to the bottom of the 5th. High Y coming up, chasing 11. So High Y is going to send Travis, Reynard, and Jazz up. Clarence, who's in center field for High Y? That's Brandon. Can't quite make out the last name on the score sheet, but I do know when he came up to hit, they said, "Here we go, Brandon." So all set right now, 11-0 ball game. A huge first inning for Iron, 9 runs across, and then fairly quiet the rest of it. So High Y's done a good job, kind of, as I mentioned, leveling off, limiting the damage after that first. Unfortunately, unable to do much on the offensive side. Travis hammers that one over Kremkow's head at the feet of Atkins. It was like one of those low drives in golf. Just kind of floated up there. Pretty sure it was going as it went by. So Travis gets a runner. Trey running for him over at first. Pitcher Reynard hoping to help his cause here. Hits that one to the right side, right at Billy. Off his back foot, throws to Marco for one. Over to first. Bingo. Bango bongo. That's a double play. So we've seen 2 momentum erasing double plays here for High Y. Off of leadoff singles. Good play from Quirk, ranging to the middle. Quick throw over to Marco. Good feed. Marco fired a dart over to first. Good thought hitting. It just didn't tail away enough. Jazz hits that one to Marco. Underhand flip over to first. Another unconventional 1-2-3. Set down in order is High Y. We head to the top of the 6th. It's been all Iron in this one. We don't head to the top of the 6th. That's a slaughter, actually. I'm an idiot. Have all that extra time and less things to focus on. I wasn't even focusing on the actual score and inning, but thanks for agreeing there. But Iron, of course, like I said, they came out with 9 quick runs in the top of the first. High Y letting the frustration get a little bit of the best of them there as that inning went on. Unfortunately, it seemed to carry over on the offensive end. Kind of quality at bats, quality of swings. We saw a couple extra hard swings taking themselves out of things. So unfortunately, unable to get on the board at all. They get skunked in this one in 5. Iron victorious. So Iron now 2-3 on the season. High Y 1-5. Of course, it's still early. It's only May 19th. We've still got until the end of July. So you know these teams are going to get locked in and get ready for the No Glove Nationals tournament. But that's going to do it for this one. We're going to have a little bit longer than a couple-minute break between Game 1 and Game 2 of this Monday-Tuesday doubleheader live stream that we do every week here live from the Park District of Forest Park. Of course, I'll do my usual spiel. If you want to know what's going on here at the Park District of Forest Park, you can check out our program guide right on our homepage, pdofp.org. Check out our Facebook page at PDOFP, our Instagram and Twitter at PD Forest Park. So that's going to do it for Game 1. We'll be back in probably about 5-10 minutes. We'll be we'll go live again so we can hang out in the chat, talk about softball, talk about life, talk about whatever. And then we will be likely getting underway right at 8 o'clock as both teams will have ample time to warm up. So I want to thank you for joining us here in this first game. Iron victorious over High Y, 11-0. We've got another one coming up. We've got Whale. We've got Fat Kids. So make sure you join us here live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, I think TikTok. Wherever you can stream, make sure to check us out. So we'll be back here very shortly. Get your popcorn ready, grab some snacks, grab a refreshment, kick your feet up.